Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video where today is not Call of Duty gameplay, believe it or not. I know I don't really post very much gameplays of like other video games. I mean, I've occasionally put in Battlefield gameplay. Like the only Battlefield 1 videos I've ever put out was probably like beta gameplay and actually my client class overviews on like the support, medic, and all that kind of stuff. Well, today I'm actually playing a different game, and this is the Tom Clancy's beta for Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is a new game that'll be coming out soon. I actually don't know when it's gonna be coming out, but the beta is open right now, so anybody can download it. And I think you can download it on PlayStation. I'm not too sure. This might only, our Ghost Recon game's only an Xbox game. I honestly have no idea, because personally I have never even played a Ghost Recon game before, so it's kind of interesting to actually play Ghost Recon Wildlands. And I've been playing the beta, and I played it for like maybe an hour and a half or something like that. I'm not too far into the game, so the gameplay footage you guys are watching is like pretty much beginning gameplay. It's nothing really too special, but you know, it's not a bad game. Like, I like to think of it, I kind of like kind of compare it to like maybe Grand Theft Auto, or maybe Just Cause 2 or Just Cause 3 or something like that, because Just Cause 2 and Just Cause 3 were very, very good games. I've never played Just Cause 3, but I played Just Cause 2 quite a bit. And so I kind of compare it to those games. And the game is made by Ubisoft, which is kind of interesting because I believe Ubisoft also made the Far Cry series, if I'm correct. I mean, honestly, I don't even know. Honestly, don't trust me on like video game creators and all that kind of stuff. But what do I think of Wildlands? What do I think of Tom Clancy's, oh my gosh, I almost called it The Division. You know what? That is true. Tom Clancy. Okay, first of all, I just want to get this out of the way. Who the hell is Tom Clancy? Is Tom Clancy like a series of like things? Because I know there's actual books where they're like from Tom Clancy, and is that the same person who made Tom Clancy these type of Ghost Recon video games? I mean, obviously I know Tom Clancy is like the same person that made the Division video game, I'm assuming, and also there's like Tom Clancy movies. And so, oh my gosh, like I don't even know who the hell Tom Clancy is. I should probably do some research on this before I even speak like words out of my mouth talking about a Tom Clancy video game, right? But nonetheless, let's just talk about Wildlands here. So, Tom Clancy's, I keep calling it Tom Clancy, I should call it Ghost Recon Wildlands, Ghost Recon Wildlands, I gotta get that in my head. So Ghost Recon Wildlands, it's a pretty interesting game. It's kind of like a, you're basically playing as a secret group of like special ops, and you're supposed to go into this one country and take out like this militia, this cartel, right? So that's pretty much what the whole premise of the game is, and you're supposed to take out like these different leaders that lead up to the main leader, whose name I cannot remember, which I mean is kind of like a standard generic kind of like mission, like giant mission type thing you're trying to complete. And it's a free roam game, which is kind of interesting because I don't remember, like, of course I've never actually played a Ghost Recon game before, so in the previous Ghost Recon games I'm wondering if those games were actually a free roam kind of game, because this game is a free roam game. And the cool thing I really like the idea of this game, you know. I like the idea where you're in like this foreign country. At least for me it's a foreign country, because heck, I don't even know what country you're even supposed to be in, but it's kind of a wildland kind of country, you know. It's not like really a city type area you're in. You can explore different areas, of course. For some reason I fast traveled to this one area and I haven't even discovered yet, so maybe that's only in the beta you can do that, who knows. But I really like the idea where it's like these special op people, you play as these special op people, and it's a 4-player co-op game, so you can play the game online with 3 other people, and it's a free roam game, you know. I mean, kind of like Grand Theft Auto. Of course, it's Grand Theft Auto, you can play with way more than 4 people. Gosh, I don't even know how many people can fit in a server for GTA, but and Ghost Recon Wildlands, I really like the idea of playing as these special ops soldiers. You can play with like 3 other friends, which my friends have played with each other. I've only played by myself so far. If you do play by yourself, you have like AI controlled people, and you actually have to, you can control what they do. Like, you can tell them to attack, you can tell them to move to a location, you can tell them to regroup with each other, and if you go inside a vehicle, they'll try and get in the vehicle with you, or they just like automatically transport. And they're like sometimes when I was playing the game, I'd be waiting for the guys that go into my vehicle, and I'm like looking around for them, like, where the hell did my teammates go? And then I realized that they just automatically transport into the vehicle. I'm like, oh, okay. So, which is kind of a cool feature. I like, instead of just waiting for them to actually get into the vehicle, they just automatically go in there. So that's pretty cool. So it's not just like driving cars, you can also go in planes and helicopters, which is pretty cool. The missions are pretty interesting. There's kind of side missions there where you can, like, the side missions are actually a lot harder than I thought. They're like oh my gosh, I know there's certain names for them, and I just cannot remember because I actually kind of took a long break from actually playing the game right now. But there's certain side missions where you can collect transport vehicles and stuff like that, where you can have to capture the helicopters from the enemy. And there's this one time mission, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I like had my drone try to spot the enemies, but it was already too late, and the enemies already started to go into the helicopter, and they flew off, and so I failed the mission. Where the whole point of the mission was actually to try and steal that helicopter. But like I said before, I really like the idea how it's like these military ops people. You play as military ops people, and it's a free roam game where you can travel around and complete missions and try to complete the main mission, of course, with your buddies. I don't know, it's a really tactical game mode. It's tactical, not game mode, but tactical game, you know? It involves great teamwork. It really does remind me of Just Cause, you know, the series of Just Cause, because even though the game Just Cause 2 and like Just Cause 3, those games were never multiplayer. It was always a single player game. And even though on Just Cause 2 on the PC, what people did put mods on there so it could become multiplayer, but this Ghost Recon Wildlands game definitely reminds me of Just Cause, only you can play with friends, and that's just awesome, you know. Of course, you don't have the grappling hook or the parachute like you do in Just Cause, but in this game, you can level up, acquire skill points to level up your gun, combat, your squad, and all that kind of stuff. So I really like the idea where it's, I don't know, I really just like the idea, honestly. It's a very, very good game, and I probably won't end up buying the full version of the game. And the reason why I say this is because, for me, like, I am a Call of Duty person, you know, and I really do enjoy play other games, even though I don't show much other games on my channel, like Fallout, for example. I actually played that game quite a bit, but I never actually beat the main quest or the main storyline in that game, and that's mostly because the new Call of Duty game came out, and this year we have 2 new Call of Duty games, and that's kind of frustrating to me a little bit, because I really like it where there's only 1 new Call of Duty game that comes out in the year, because if there's 2 new Call of Duty games, then I feel like I have to like play both the games, and it's just gonna make me even more busier in the year just focusing on Call of Duty than me taking breaks and playing other games. Now the thing I like about Ghost Recon, or Ghost Recon Wildlands, yeah, it is called Ghost Recon. For some reason this didn't sound right, but the thing about the game is that I think it makes a good game. Like, what makes it a good game is that I think it's a good live commentary game, you know? Like, you can make a walkthrough series on your channel or something, or it's like a playthrough with your friends or something like that. I feel like the Ghost Recon is a very good game to do that with your friends, you know? Make a whole series on it. I would love to do that, you know? I would love to play with my friends and, like, try to complete the entire storyline of Ghost Recon, and, you know, I would make videos on that, too. I think that would just be amazing. I don't know, it just seems like it's a very good game for like a YouTube perspective, right? And so I don't know what else to say. I mean, Ghost Recon, of course, it's not a first-person game, which, I mean, in a way it kind of is. What really surprised me is that the very first time when I was like kind of aiming down sights, because I played Just Cause 2, and when you like aim down sights, it just kind of zooms in the HUD a little bit, so that way you can focus a little bit more on enemies. But when you zoom in, like on your weapon, like since Ghost Recon is a third-person shooter game, then when you zoom in, you actually go into first-person. Of course, you can actually change that by pressing your analog stick, the right analog stick to be exact, and that way it isn't really like that all the time. But yeah, it's kind of weird how you can go into first-person just by aiming down sights. Since it is a third-person game, which is kind of interesting. It just felt really weird. Like my first time, I'm like, whoa, this is gonna feel really weird gameplay, you know. But I think Ghost Recon Wildlands is a pretty good game. And you know, I would love to make videos of it on my channel and actually continue further with the game. But of course, right now it's only a beta that I've been playing, so the beta is gonna end like February 28th or something like that. So, and I don't actually plan on buying the full game. I really don't. And you know, it's a fun game though. So if you guys are actually into third-person shooters and you're not really a Call of Duty guy, you're just one of those people who plays random video games occasionally, you know, I think this game would be a good fit, you know. Honestly, it has a good loot system to it, you know. Trying to get more ammo, or trying to conserve your ammo is really what you have to do. Try to make sure you don't use up all your grenades, and leveling up so you have skill points and complete like the skill branch tree and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, I think this is a good Ghost Recon game. Now, of course, I never actually played Ghost Recon game before, but this is my first time ever playing a Ghost Recon game, and it's honestly pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, and I just need to play with friends and see how it's like. But right now, and like in the future, I'm mostly a Call of Duty person. But you know, I was actually thinking about making a second channel playing different games, and you know, another reason why I actually don't play other games is because I would love to do walkthroughs on my YouTube channel, playing other games like the campaign and stuff, but I'm afraid I'll get copyright strikes or copyright notices or that kind of stuff for uploading videos on different games where I'm showing cutscenes, because those are kind of major factors when playing like a story mode. And so that's kind of the downside for my channel, is that since I'm a small YouTuber, I'm not partnered with anyone, I'm not making any money, is that I could get copyright strikes and copyright notices and all that kind of stuff if I show like trailers, or not trailers, but not only those, but like just cutscenes of like a certain video game, which really sucks. And The Force Unleashed, you know, is backwards compatible on Xbox One, and that was a childhood game of mine, and I would love to actually, and I'm actually thinking about doing a series of that on my channel and see if it works out. If the game cutscenes actually don't get me copyright strikes on my YouTube channel, then I'll continue to do that series. So that's just a little bit of thought out there. But yeah, Ghost Recon Wildlands, very good game so far. I might continue playing the beta, who knows? So we'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, I am mostly a Call of Duty person, just putting that out there. So who knows if I'll have other games in the future, because my YouTube channel has grown from just making Call of Duty videos, you know, and this is a Call of Duty channel. So anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating for whatever you guys feel this video deserves, and comment down below if you guys have tried out the beta for Ghost Recon Wildlands, because it's honestly a pretty good game. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played with friends yet, but so far what I have done in the game has been pretty fun. It's a pretty good third-person game. I like playing third-person games. I'm not gonna lie. I think third-person shooter games are actually pretty cool, because I played a lot of third-person games back in my day. So anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for pretty much Call of Duty videos later in the future, and once in a while I'll make a video like this one talking about a different game and just my thoughts and opinions on it. So anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I shall catch you guys later.